Hey guys, Michael again. Now, I said in a couple of previous videos, we were talking about these 15-day rallies, and I said that lighter volume on these rallies up is normal, and it makes sense because there's less selling now, and people aren't buying back. Not as many people are buying back into it. There's a lot more hands-off, so naturally the volume is going to be a little bit lighter. Every single one of these 15-day massive rallies that we have seen over the last 20 years has experienced this move up on lighter volume than the 30 days prior to it. But here's what I find really, really intriguing to me and how I can utilize this kind of information in my short-term trading. When I measure what the market did in the 90 days after each of these surges, 5 out of 6 of them were higher within the next 3 months. So it's like they use this 15-day ramp period to spark a much bigger move over the next few months. The one exception was 2008, which was lower after 90 days, but even then it eventually reclaimed that 15-day rally. It took about 150 days, but 2008 was a unique case that was a much deeper, much more prolonged pullback, and so it just needed more time to recover. But if we zoom out, the pattern isn't really the volume is light, therefore this is a fake move. It's more like the light volume compared to the panic selling that came before it was a springboard for historically a much larger move higher over the next few months. And so as a short-term options trader, that shapes my playbook and what I'm going to do with this information. So I'm not interested in going to war with the tape. I'm not going all in on bearish positions because I don't think we should be this high, or I think this is all fake and they're going to eventually drag it all back down. Historically, it leads me to think I want to kind of lean into some strategies that have maybe a bullish bias over the next couple of months, but still give me some weekly protection if we stall or if we pull back. And for me, that looks like poor man's covered calls or rolling diagonals, owning a longer dated call as my core position, and then selling shorter dated calls against it when I expect the market to pause or to breathe. And that way, if the market does keep grinding higher, which it has done in most of these instances, then I'm able to participate and make some money on it. If we chop sideways or if we dip in the short term, then the premium that I'm selling helps offset some of that noise. Now, if you want to see exactly how I structure these kind of trades in this environment, you know, what expirations I like, how I choose my strikes, how I manage risk, comment the word PMCC for poor man's covered call in the comments below, and I'll put together a full walkthrough for you of that strategy.